amigos y bienvenidos a otra semana de Historias Bilingües. Hello friends, welcome to another week of Bilingual Storytime. Mi nombre es Yesenia. Bienvenidos. What is Bilingual Storytime? So what we do is we read stories, we get up and move, we do rhymes, we sing together, a good time in both English and Spanish. So lo que hacemos es leemos historias, cantamos y nos divertimos básicamente en inglés y en español. So I like to start story time, or I also like to say, bienvenido al otoño, welcome fall. I am wearing my fall-inspired shirt, anaranjada como una calabaza, orange shirt inspired by the pumpkins that we see all around us in the fall time. So we're going to start our story time with some, how are we feeling today? ¿Cómo nos sentimos? So I have my little puppet friends. So this one is ¿qué? Surprised? Sorprendidos? Nervioso? Asustado un poco? Nervous? Contento? Happy? Triste? Sad? Crying? O chistoso? Silly? Let's see. Ahora yo me siento contenta porque estoy con ustedes. I feel happy because I'm with you. A little nervous because I always get a little nervous at story times. But once I start, I feel a lot better. So nerviosa. Y al final, chistosa. I feel silly. I want to have fun with you, share some good times. How are you feeling? You can always share with mommy and daddy or whoever's taking care of you how you feel. I wish I could see your faces so I can gauge how you're feeling, but hopefully you have somebody to share those with. So we're going to get started. Are you ready? Can we sit down? We're ready to listen. So vamos a empezar con unas canciones. We're going to sing 2 songs in English and Spanish. It's just a good way to introduce the language, English, Spanish. And they're very similar, so we can get used to the beats and the words. But of course, you're not going to know them if you're just joining us. So please be patient with yourself. It takes time to learn all these new words, but I'm just glad that you're here so you can learn with me. So we're going to start with our English song. It's Hello Everybody. So let's practice our beats because we don't have instruments, but we can do them with our hands. So if you can follow along. Hello everybody, how are you? Hello everybody, how are you? How are you this special day? We're glad you came to play. Hello everybody, how are you? So very easy. So ahora en español. ¿Listos? 1, 2, 3. Hola como amigos, ¿cómo están? Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo están este día? Ojalá muy bien. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? So muy fácil, very easy, very similar. So we're going to do our Itsy Bitsy Spider song. Are you ready? So this is our little spider. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Muy bien. So, ahora en español. If you don't know the words, I'm going to translate real quick so you can kind of get familiar. So we're going to say spider or araña, subió. Esta es lluvia or rain. Sol, salió el sol or the sun. Y se la llevó, took it away. ¿Están listos? Here we go. La araña pequeñita subió y subió y subió. Y llegó la lluvia y se la llevó. Salió el sol y todo lo secó. Y la araña pequeñita subió y subió y subió. Muy bien. So, estas son las dos canciones que cantamos cada semana para poder empezar a aprenderlas. So we sing those songs every week so we can start to learn the words, the mannerisms. So if you join me every week, hopefully you'll be a pro. So ahora sí, vamos a empezar nuestras canciones o nuestros libros. En el otoño, ¿qué se celebra? Tenemos Halloween, tenemos Día de los Muertos, ojalá ir a muchas cosas divertidas. So, vamos a leer unos libros sobre If You're a Monster and You Know It o Calavera Abecedaria. Vamos a empezar con If You're a Monster and You Know It by Rebecca Emberly by Orchard Books. So, este es muy divertido. Se van a levantar a moverse también. So we're going to use our imaginations and we're going to pretend to be monsters. If you're a monster and you know it. So gracias a Orchard Book que nos dieron permiso de leer este libro. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. Rawr. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. Rawr. If you're a monster and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. I love the monsters, they're so bright. Look at that. Ooh. Snort, growl. Si somos monstruos, podemos, la palabra es snort y growl. Rugir y respirar profundo. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws like this. Right? You have big giant claws. If you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, smack your claws. Si eres un monstruo, tienes que mover tus manos juntas, así. Smack, smack. Can you smack your fingers? If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. Okay, we're gonna stomp our paws. Ready? If you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. Oh, oh. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, stomp your paws. Si eres un monstruo grande y feroz, mueve tus patas muy grandes. Stomp, stomp. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. If you're a monster and you know it, twitch your tail. If you're a monster and you know it, if you're a monster and you know it, if you're a monster and you want to show it, twitch your tail. Si eres un monstruo y lo quieres enseñar, mueve tu cintura, tu cola de monstruo. Twitch, twitch, right? We can exaggerate. Twitch, twitch. If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. Where are they? If you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, wiggle your warts. Si eres un monstruo y lo quieres enseñar, mueve tus granitos, donde quiera que estén. Wiggle, wiggle. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar, roar. If you're a monster and you know it, give a roar, roar. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, give a roar, roar. Si eres un monstruo y lo quieres enseñar, grita como un monstruo, roar en español, roar. Roar, roar. Inglés o en español, como quieran. If you're a monster and you know it, snort and growl. If you're a monster and you know it, smack, smack. Remember, smack, smack. Stomp, stomp. Twitch, twitch. Wiggle, wiggle. Roar, roar. Si eres un monstruo, grita como un monstruo. Roar. Smack, smack. Los dedos. Smack, smack. Stomp your paws. Stomp, stomp. Twitch, twitch. Mueve. Wiggle, wiggle. Y roar, roar. If you're a monster and you know it, do it all. Snort, snort. Growl, growl. Smack, smack. Stomp, stomp. Twitch, twitch. Wiggle, wiggle, roar. If you're a monster and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're a monster and you know it, do it all. Here we go. Snort, snort, roar. Smack, smack. Stomp, stomp. Twitch, twitch. Wiggle, wiggle. Roar. Todo en español. Igual. Snort, snort. Growl, growl, smack, smack. Los pies. La sentadera. Twitch, twitch. Wiggle, wiggle. Roar, roar. Now do it again. Otra vez. ¡Qué divertido! Lo pueden hacer en casa, colorín colorado. Este cuento se ha acabado. You're a monster and you know it. Ok, ¿están listos para nuestra canción de colores? So vamos a practicar nuestros colores. Amarillo, yellow. Blanco, white. Anaranjado, orange. Rosado, pink. Morado, purple. Azul, blue. Red, rojo. Y verde, green. Ok, vamos a escuchar nuestra canción. Voy a prender mi bocinita.
Connected.
So nos vamos a levantar, a movernos.
Follow me.
So movernos. Aquí tengo rojo. ¿Pueden decir rojo? Está bailando el rojo. What do you see that's red? Rojo. Oh, mi blusa anaranjada. I see orange right here, anaranjada. Amarillo.
Amarillo.
¿Qué es amarillo? What's yellow? Amarillo, the sun, right? If you look around, you can see all these colors. Todos estos colores.
Verde.
Verde. Encontré el verde. Blue.
Azul. Say azul.
Can you say azul? Azul. ¿Qué es azul? What's blue? El cielo, the sky. Morado. Mi favorito. ¿Pueden decir morado? Muy bien. Ya que aprendimos unos colores, vamos a leer nuestro último libro. Este se llama Calavera Abecedaria, A Day of the Dead alphabet book. We're reading this book with permission from Harcourt Publishing. Este es muy divertido. Está escrito por Jeanette Winter. Vamos a aprender sobre el Día de los Muertos, una costumbre que se usa mucho en Latinoamérica. A recordar los días a las personas que ya se han ido y poder ir a visitarlas y recordarlas. So this book is about Day of the Dead. It's a quick little alphabet book. Day of the Dead is a custom used in Latin America to remember our families and our loved ones that are not with us anymore. So here we go. On a rooftop patio in Mexico City, the calaveras come to life. Like his father before him, Don Pedro makes skeletons for the fiesta of El Día de los Muertos. So we see him helping his father make the calaveras with torn pieces of paper and paste. So es como una fiesta muy grande. Están haciendo calaveras de papel. Don Pedro wraps paste-covered paper and bamboo. And then it's Enrique, Felipe, and Miguel help start making the skeleton. The sun dries the paper, and you can see them making it. So aquí están los ayudantes. El sol seca todo el papel. Y aquí vemos que están formando las calaveras. We can start seeing all their hard work pay off, and the skeletons are being shaped out of paper. Doña Adela snips hair from Gato's bushy tail and makes brushes to paint the calaveras. The years pile on top of one another. Before long, the sons are now fathers. Now Leonardo, Ricardo, and David help Enrique, Felipe, and Miguel, and they all help Don Pedro make calaveras. So of course, we would never, ever cut the hair of a little kitty to make paintbrushes. But they have paintbrushes and they decorate the skeleton. So pintan y colorean y ya los que eran niños ya son papás. Y ahora es costumbre de los hijos hacer las calaveras. So aquí vemos las celebraciones, las fiestas, todos están pintados. Everybody's painted and festive with skeletons. Y aquí empieza el abecedario. A for ángel, A for angel. B for bruja. C, Candelaria. D, doctor. E, una enfermera. F, fotógrafo. G, granjero. H, huevera. I, ilustradora. J, jardinero. K es por Calo, la pintora. L, limonera, guimera o limera, porque en español hay doble L. M por mariachi. N, novio o novia. O por organillero. P, pescadora. Q, químico. R es un rey o reina. Qué bonitos. S es por sombrero. T es por tortillera. U, un unicornio. Una V de vaquero. W, X por silonofista. Es muy difícil encontrar palabras con X. Y es la yuca y Z es de zapatero. So aquí vemos todas las calaveras, todas las festividades. So we see all the skeletons, the festivities going on. We went through the Spanish alphabet. Now the fiesta is over, the dance is done, the candles are out. But when the morning sun lights hits the sky, Don Pedro and his sons and his grandsons will begin again making calaveras, dance in the fiesta next year. Y colorín colorado, este cuento se ha acabado. So calavera abecedaria. So we learned some Day of the Dead history, a fun craft, and the Spanish alphabet. So now we're going to do our counting. We're going to use our 5 little monkeys. So here we go. We're going to pretend that you have 5 little monkeys, so you can do your little hand, 5 little monkeys. I'm going to have my monkeys. They're just going to be playing, having fun. So there are 5 little monkeys. Everybody should hopefully know this song, but it's 5 little monkeys jumping on a bed. They had so much fun, they started to fall off the bed. But here we go. We're going to sing together. So here we go. 5 little monkeys jumping on a bed. One fell off. Whoop, and bumped her head. Oh no, that's horrible. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and stubbed his toe. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. We have 3 little monkeys. 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his elbow. Oh, that hurts. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. We have how many? 2? 2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped her back. Ouch. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, no more monkeys jumping on the bed. 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He had so much fun all by himself. And what happened? The monkey fell off the bed. Oh no, hurt his tummy. Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, what did the doctor say? No more monkeys jumping on the bed. Put those monkeys to bed. It's past their bedtime. So she did, and they're thankfully asleep. Whew. So now we're going to do a Spanish song, but using elefantes, 5 grande elefantes. It's like a tall tale that I would hear from my mom. So I'm going to share with you. It's called Cinco elefantes se balanceaban en una tela de araña. So here we go. We're going to keep adding 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. So here we go. Un elefante se balanceaba sobre la tela de una araña. Cuando veía que resistía, fue a llamar otro elefante. Dos elefantes se balanceaban sobre la tela de una araña. Cuando veía que resistía, fue a llamar otro elefante. ¿Cuántos? 3. 3 elefantes se balanceaban sobre la tela de una araña. Cuando veía que resistía, fue a llamar otro elefante. 4. ¿Puede ser? Can we do 4? 4 elefantes se balanceaban sobre la tela de una araña. Cuando veía que resistía, fue a llamar otro elefante. 5. Brr, brr. So, este va a ser nuestro último. 5 elefantes se balanceaban sobre la tela de una araña. Cuando veía que resistía, ya no fueron a llamar elefantes. Mucho miedo. So, se quedaron en 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 y 5. So, niños, escuchamos historias sobre calaveras y monstruos. Cantamos canciones sobre elefantes y changuitos. So, ya sí llegó la hora de despedirnos. So, we read some books about monsters and Day of the Dead. We sang some songs about 5 little monkeys and our little elephants. And now we're going to say goodbye. So, we're going to play our last song of the day. All we had to do is repeat after the singer. So if you learn one word today, it could be adios.
Adiós, amigos. Se llegó la hora de despedirnos.
So get
Por
ready.
favor, repitan después de mí. Adiós, amigos.
Adios, amigos.
Ya me voy.
Ya me voy.
Me dio mucho gusto
Me dio mucho gusto
estar con ustedes.
estar con ustedes.
Adiós.
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 Adiós. So, qué gusto estar con ustedes otra semana. Me dio mucho gusto y mucha diversión estar junto con ustedes y poder traerles cuentos de inglés y español. I had so much fun playing with you. You made my day so much better. I love sharing the English and Spanish books and stories and language. Hopefully we'll see you next week. If you want more information on how to take advantage of our Library to Go program, please visit our website and call your local library. Have a great day. Adios.